Derek Spallone, glad to be alongside one of the best to pick up a tennis racket, James Blake. James, how are you feeling today, man?
Oh, it's great. It's great to be here. Happy to be kicking off the PowerShares series this year again.
First and foremost, gearing up for another exciting season of the PowerShares tour,
Yeah.
Just how fun is it being a part of this tour, man, competing against these several great tennis players?
Yeah, it's a ton of fun. You still get the locker room atmosphere. The guys have a great time. We all get along so well, and you don't have the same kind of stress as you had when you were playing on tour, when this is really everything you did and everything you were caring about. And now it's a little less stress. We still get very competitive once we get out there, but in the locker room we have a good time. We kick back, we relax a little bit, and it's fun to put on a show. Fans get to see a little more of our personality. It's not just so business-like when we're out there. We're having a good time, and McEnroe's still getting pretty intense. So we have a lot of fun with that.
Well, I was going to mention as well, how do you find that balance, just that relief as well from it being high intensity, but at the same time, at the end of the day, it's a game, right?
It's great because I think we all took it so seriously when we were on tour. That's why we accomplished the things we did accomplish. But now the preparation isn't quite the same. We're not, in bed early every night, eating perfect, training 6 hours a day, doing the things we need to do to be successful. But we're still competitive. We're always. I think every one of us is going to be competitors till the day we die. We're wanting to win. So once we get out on the court, even if we haven't prepared, we still want to win. And we have fun. We get competitive out there, and then we get over it a lot quicker than we did when we were on tour.
Yeah, that's always a good sign too, as well for you. Yeah, just along with that, how special is it for you just seeing the continued popularity of the sport of tennis through this event, and even throughout your career, just the impact it's had all over the world?
Yeah, it's a great feeling. I feel lucky that Jim Courier and John Venison started this tour, and they get so many people involved. They get great players every year, and the interest is still there. As long as the interest is still there, we all love playing. We love the events, and we love the fact that the fans come out and they get to see our personality. So we're happy to show that. I love getting this opportunity. You never know how much longer you'll be able to do it, how long your body's going to hold up. We're all inspired by McEnroe still out here doing it into his mid and late 50s. So we all hope we can do that, but reality is Father Time is undefeated.
That's the truth as well for you. But I know you, going back to your career, you became a professional at about the age of 21, and you retired just a few years ago. But early on, how were you able to just develop that confidence within yourself, going through those matchups early, maybe not necessarily winning the biggest matches, but just hanging in there, showing you have a future in this league? Right?
Yeah, it took a long time because I wasn't exactly groomed for this the way a lot of players were. I went to college. I wasn't sure I was going to be a pro, and then when I had success, it kind of happened a little slower than most people's did, and it was just a matter of growing. I think college tennis really helped me. I won a lot there, and gaining that confidence and being a part of a team made a big difference for me, emotionally, but also physically. Having those 2 years to put on a little bit more weight, really get the training I needed in a team atmosphere was a ton of fun. I think that really helped me, and then just once I got on tour, having a coach, Brian Barker, that always had confidence in me, and just family and friends behind me that didn't care if I won or lost a tennis match made a big difference in my ability to go out there without as much pressure.
Yeah, no, it definitely was showcased for sure. And just my final question for you. I know you released your autobiography a few years ago. How fulfilling is that for you? Just seeing the impact it continues to have, sharing your story, just showing that, hey, no matter what I went through, the ups and the downs, I was able to persevere and come back up top.
Yeah, that was really an amazing experience for me, and it means so much more to me when I have fans come up and tell me that the book touched them or it meant a lot to them, because I felt when I wrote the book, a lot of the people wanted me to just write about my tennis career, and I wanted to show them that there was another side of life besides tennis, and that you see us on TV for 2 or 3 hours a day, but you don't realize that the rest of the time we have families, we have people we care about, and we have true ups and downs, not just ups and downs of winning or losing a tennis match. Although they seem important at the time, when you look at the grand scheme of things, you think about your family and how important they are, and your friends and your health. And so to write that book and to have people tell me it made a difference, it showed me that I can relate to people a lot more than most people can't relate to standing in front of 20,000 people chanting their name, but they can relate to a family illness or a tragedy or sickness. So that meant a lot to me.
Yeah, it shows the bigger picture, and of course you being a human being aside from an athlete ultimately. But Derek Spallone, James Blake, I appreciate your time.
Thanks a lot.